you gotta fight your sleep.
Yes.
The same thing in this truth. Anybody know how hard it is to fight your sleep? Like to get to a point where you ready to just you get tired, bro. It's like you can't fight it. You gotta go to sleep.
You gotta know.
Yeah, exactly. No. So it's like, bro, that's how it is in this truth, man. We can't go back to sleep, meaning go back into the world. You gotta fight that sleep and stay up, man. That night, because this is the night. We in those dark times. It's that night time, man.
That's why Yahushua said, watch and pray that you not enter in temptation. Because what? The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. You know, well, I said it backwards. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You can say, I'll sit your spirit, but like, I'll watch 2,000 years. I'm going to sit here. And then what? You start getting tired, you hungry, your phone start ringing, I gotta, you know? So watch and pray, going into watching and praying, it's a task.
Hey, and that's it. Hey, and that's beautiful. Going back to the Garden of Gethsemane, man. They go to show you the flesh was weak because what? The disciples, they fell asleep. But what? Their spirit was willing. You know? But only Yahushua could have done that, man. You know? The disciples went to sleep, man. You know, they wanted to stay up, you know. It was tired. Flesh, trash, man.
He had to go to that by himself.
By himself. That's right. That's right, man.
Just like we all going into that understanding, seek your own salvation, fear and trembling. We all got to bury our own cross.
Right. You know? Right. Just say one man can enter in at a time.
All right, back in Matthew 24, I'm reading 43 again. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known and watched the thief would come, he would have watched. Hey, bro, you can keep breaking bread off this because at the same time, that's why you go to Matthew 24, he gave you signs of things that should be happening. He ain't say, oh, he gonna come at 4:10 a.m. He just told him he gonna be coming at night. He didn't give an exact time, because like, if he would have gave us the exact time when he was coming, or we just set an alarm and just wait on him, right? No, so the Lord didn't tell us when he was coming. So you just gotta keep watching, because you don't know. So that's the thing, because if he would have told us then, Yahushua coming in 2 weeks from now, so I'm gonna sleep for a week, and then on the last week I'm gonna just
and all my videos in
and put my garment on, and how about the highways and byways? Hell no, that ain't sincere, man. Integrity. Integrity is doing things when no one is around, man. Doing the things that's right when no one is looking. That's what the Lord is seeking after men with integrity. All right? Just because I ain't looking at you, I still need you to do the right thing. All right? And those are men that I need to help me run my kingdom. That's what he's looking for.
Well, I got you real quick, the word integrity. This is the etymology of the word integrity. It says innocence, blamelessness, chastity, purity. So being blameless, being innocent, you know. You just took off this time, you done relax, you had your feet get good, doing this, and then come out, the birds chirping you, putting on your garment, going outside. Like, all right, now it's time for you to go out and preach this word, do this word. Nah, it's too late. You haven't been innocent, you've been docile, you've been, what's how the scriptures,
Slothful.
Slothful.
Yeah, slothful, yeah.
You've been lukewarm.
Idle hands, you know.
That's a wicked serpent.
Yeah.
And then what? Now it said blameless too. Why would you have blame? Because you in the world. Yeah. So now we got. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we smoking. Yeah, we used to smoke. I see just last week. You know, that's blame. You having blame. But the Revelation 14 says these are they were not defiled. They were blameless. All right. You know, those are those men that's coming out of the world and being sacred and being ordained and fasting with the truth. Go ahead, you know? Hey, real quick, they watch it. All right, they watch it. That's the importance of the truth. That's the watchman. Hey, another word for watchman is the prophet, seer. Before we call prophets, we're seers, man. You gotta watch. Just say measure the time diligently, man. It's simple, man.
Because a watchman not only cares for himself, right? He cares for himself. That's a true shepherd. Because he gonna be saved from it as well, but he gonna save the others because he gonna let them know that the danger's coming in.
Yeah,
right? So it says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known.
If I can say, that's why it says an unwise king destroyeth his people. You if you're not watching over your flock, you don't care about your people. It's not the Lord making up a nation of kings and priests. Okay, if you're not watching, right, that means you don't care about your people.
That's
bro.
a hireling.
You obviously don't care about yourself. You know?
And that's a simple job. Going back to that parable,
Yeah,
just watch this.
He flees.
Just sit here and watch this just a little bit for me. And you did that simple thing, just sit here and watch that. Then when he came back, he just rewarded you. The Lord ain't asking you for much. I ain't saying it's an easy job, it's all. But bro, he just asked you to watch, man. Watch over the flock, all right?
Hey, hold on. We got to quick one real quick.
This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 24 and verse 34. Behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom.
Right. So we ain't out here. You ain't laboring for yourself. You ain't on the watch just so you can get saved. No, man. We out here to do. We doing this for the nation.
Exactly.
You know, the Lord calling 12,000 men out of these 12 tribes to be leaders over the nation, and that starts with leading themselves. You know.
Because of course 2/3 is enemies on this side, but they're gonna be our children in the kingdom. Right. We're gonna love them. So that's the balance. You gotta look. We're doing this for them.
Right. Ultimately, they're gonna be in the kingdom through us, so they're gonna come back to us.
Hey, not just that, if I can speak on that real quick. Look at our apostles and elders beforehand. They was gaining this knowledge. They could have just went in their own house and kept that. They know the knowledge, and that's it. None of us would be here, man. The brothers that's in the camp before us, man, they labored. None of us would be here if it wasn't for, you know what I'm saying, all the men that was before us, man. We picked up the plow, we start working for the next the sheep to come in, man. All right, so we not only labor for ourselves only, we're not over here studying for ourselves only. Things that we research and find out, we don't just keep that to ourselves, man. As soon as we come across something, we get edified on something, we wind up going right back out, we wind up flipping it, man. We get a little bit, we take it right back to the flock, man.
Right. Because when you came into this, when you came into the understanding, you didn't find it out by yourself. Right. You was on YouTube. You came across the brothers, man. All right, somebody was already laboring. Somebody already set the foundation before you, man. So you gotta acknowledge that, man. That's what comes with order. That comes with obedience, man. You gotta actually understand the obedience, the order that's being set up. You're not laboring for yourself. All right, you picked up the plow to do a job. All right, you got hired, okay, for a hard calling to lead. All right,
Hey, Conrad.
you're gonna lead over cities.
I got you. This is Sirach, chapter 33, verse 17. Sirach 33, verse 17. It says, "Consider that I labored not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning."
Right, and that's what we out here for, man. Consider that I labor not for myself only, man. When you coming into this truth, you're not just building up just to, get all the precepts, be somebody, be high priest, elder. No, man, you got man under you, man. You got the sheep, feed the sheep, man. They won't. And that's the commandment that Yahushua gave us in St. Matthew's 10th chapter.
Okay, I got another one. This is Sirach 24, verse 34. It says, "Behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom."
That's right, man. That's right. And that's the spirit. Hey, it came out again. The Most High, really wants you to understand that, man. We out here to feed. The scripture say, feed the sheep, man. If you love me, feed my sheep.
Did not Paul say, "I made myself a servant unto all men"? So we're a servant, man. Why you think Yahushua was exalted above any Israelite? Because he came down to minister. He washed the disciples' feet, bro. He literally was at the bottom of all Israel. Because at the end of the day, what? Yeah, he died for the sins of the elect first, but ultimately he died for the whole nation, man. He died for the whole nation of Israel. So Yahushua put himself underneath all of us, bro.
Yep.
So why do you think he's exalted above us all? Right. All right? So likewise, us in the same stead.
Let this mind be in you.
Yeah, we out here for Israel. Of course, the elect first and foremost. But the scripture say, not willing that any should perish, but all come back to repentance. So really, we out here for our people, serving them. What y'all want to know? What you got any questions about the scriptures? You need me to teach you something? I'm out here to serve you. Yeah. We all out here. That's what we out here to do.
This is the real food kitchen right here.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 22. Start at verse 24. Luke 22 and 24. You got it, brother? All right. Luke 22 and 24. And there was also a strife among them. Which of them should be accounted the greatest?
Right, so this is
Talking about the
disciple,
disciple.
yeah, coming up to Yahushua. You know, you can imagine the conversation they were having, you know, go ahead.
Verse 25. And he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exerciseth lordship over them.
Woo, right, so what? They exercise lordship. Yeah. Go ahead. You got something you want to say on that?
No, go ahead.
Hey, come, read that one more time.
Luke 22 and 25. And he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exerciseth lordship over them.
Right, go ahead.
And they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. Verse 26. But ye shall not be so.
Right, ye shall not be so, man. Why is that? Because the king, all right, Yahushua is doing what? He's ministering, man. Okay? All right? All right, go ahead.
Luke 22 and 26. But ye shall not be so. But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger.
Right. He that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, man. And that's what Yahushua did, man. So that going back to what we brought out, consider that I labor not for myself. All right, we laying the foundation out, you know. Okay, this is the foundation being laid, man. Okay, so what? Hey, cause what? When you putting bricks down, you don't just start building from the top. No, you putting bricks down on the bottom, and what? Big bricks get laid on it, laid up to
That's
build.
the most important one.
Right. Yeah, the one on the bottom.
Lower.
Yeah.
They support
They
the
the
ones
greatest.
up top. Man.
Exactly.
But look, they at the bottom.
Exactly.
You know,
Right.
they the support. You know,
Right.
support, man.
Exactly. And what they support, another word for support is to give you comfort or aid or minister. See? All of them are synonymous one to another, man. This is support we're giving you, man. You know? This is aiding you, ministering to you, breaking bread, feeding you, man. What?
Because in the kingdom, what? The first
Shall be
shall
the
be
last.
last, and the last
shall be first. That's
man.
right.
All right?
Right.
So, we at the bottom right now among all our people to fill
The world.
But in the kingdom,
Will be first.
we're going to be first. Lord will be those men.
Right. And that's what we're getting into and establishing what Yahushua did. He came as the last.
Yep.
The scriptures say, right? The scriptures say the last man, all right, was the last of what? 1 Corinthians. The last was of the earth, but the first. Yeah, the first. Earth, and then the second was the quickening spirit. That's right, man. That's right. Right. So Yahushua came and gave us the quickening spirit, man. All right. That's why he has to be recognized. He's that chief cornerstone, man. You know, he laying the foundation. All right, that's why I want you on that Hebrews 5. Go ahead.
Luke 22 and 26.
Right, going into the importance of being humble. All right, the importance of coming into this truth, not looking at yourself as you above, but having the mindset of being humble in the lowest. That's why the man under us, the man over us, we can look up to them. Because they showing themselves to minister to us, man. That's what Yahushua did. That goes into applying the scriptures. Go ahead.
Hey, if I can say it real quick, because we got a few brothers in the camp that met Apostle Rumlaw before. And what you say about Apostle Rumlaw?
One of the humblest guys you'll ever meet.
You know? But what, he almost like second, third in command.
Yeah.
I don't know the order up there, but you know, he's one of the top heads. But this brother say he more humble than any one of us.
Right.
You know? Right. But that's just, you know, example, man. You know?
So what did he do? He did this scripture. Well, read that again from the top. He applied the scripture right here, man. The elders and the men and chief, all the way down, they are applying the scripture because the chief applied the scripture. All right? He's the word. Go ahead. That's Yahushua.
Luke 22 and 26. But ye shall not be so. But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger.
Yes.
And he that is chief, as he that doeth serve.
Yep. So he that is chief, it is that serve, man. Going back to the experience that the brother Ox, all right, had seeing the elder, man. He said he was the humblest man on the damn thing. But he was the greater, but he was ministering.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the order that the Lord got going on. It's just, you know, you can't come in this thing thinking you're gonna be somebody, man. You got to be disciplined. You got to be a student. You know, you don't just start teaching. You don't go into class, run into class. You go into class and find a seat. No. Okay. They learn.